Hello everyone, welcome to the e-learning platform of Himachal Pradesh University. Myself, Dr. Tilakraj Sharma, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Himachal Pradesh University, Regional Center, Dharamshala. For this platform, my topic of discussion is abstract and advanced algebra. And for the discussion, I have taken some basic definitions, examples, and results of group theory and ring theory. So first definition is group. What is group? Let G be a non-empty set together with the binary operation star defined on it. Then the algebraic structure G comma star G along with this star is called a group if number one A star B belongs to G for all A comma B belongs to G, and this property is called closure property. Number two, A star B star C A star B star C for all A comma B comma C belongs to G. This property is called associative property. Third is there exists an element small e belongs to capital G such that A star E is equal to E star A is equal to A for all A belongs to G, and this small e is called identity element of G, and this property is known as existence of identity. Then fourth one is for all A belongs to G, there exists B belongs to G such that A star B is equal to B star A is equal to E. B is called inverse of A, and this property is called existence of inverse. तो अगर मैं सिंपल भाषा में ये बात करूँ, यहाँ पर ये जो बाइनरी ऑपरेशन है, ये बाइनरी ऑपरेशन हमारा कुछ भी हो सकता है. इट मे बी एडिशन, इट मे बी सब्ट्रैक्शन, इट मे बी मल्टीप्लिकेशन एंड सो आप अगर किसी नॉन एम्प्टी सेट को ग्रुप बनाना चाहते हैं अंडर सम बाइनरी ऑपरेशन स्टार, आई एम टेकिंग दिस स्टार एंड अगेन दिस स्टार मे बी एडिशन, मे बी सब्ट्रैक्शन, मे बी मल्टीप्लिकेशन एंड सो. तो फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी क्या बोलती है कि जिस सेट को ग्रुप प्रूव करना है, जिस सेट को ग्रुप प्रूव करना है वहाँ से आप दो एलिमेंट उठाएं, कोई भी दो एलिमेंट उठाएं, उनके बीच में इस ऑपरेशन को अप्लाई करें. अप्लाई करने के बाद जो एलिमेंट बनेगा वो वापस फिर उसी सेट में जाना चाहिए. दिस इज सो कॉल्ड क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी. सेकंड इज एसोसिएटिव. एसोसिएटिविटी में क्या करते हैं हम कोई तीन एलिमेंट इस सेट से उठाते हैं जिसको हमने ग्रुप प्रूव करना है और ये रिजल्ट होल्ड करना चाहिए. ए स्टार बी स्टार सी, पहले कोई दो एलिमेंट को ऑपरेट करो, उसके बाद उस जो आंसर आएगा उसको फिर थर्ड एलिमेंट से ऑपरेट करो, और सेम यहाँ पे ये दोनों सेम आने चाहिए. देन थर्ड प्रॉपर्टी इज वन ऑफ द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट प्रॉपर्टी हियर. थर्ड प्रॉपर्टी सेज जिस सेट को ग्रुप प्रूव करना वहाँ पर आपको एक ऐसा एलिमेंट मिलेगा और ये एलिमेंट जो होगा इट इज़ ऑलवेज यूनिक. दिस ई इज़ ऑलवेज यूनिक फॉर एनी सेट. और दिस प्रॉपर्टी सेज कि इफ़ वी ऑपरेट एवरी एलिमेंट ऑफ जी विद दिस ई देन सेम एलिमेंट अकर्स. मतलब इस जी के प्रत्येक एलिमेंट को अगर मैं ई से ऑपरेट करूँ तो ये ए ही वापस आना चाहिए. तो दिस प्रॉपर्टी इज कॉल्ड एग्जिस्टेंस ऑफ आइडेंटिटी. And if third property holds, only then we will discuss about this fourth property. And fourth property says कि इस G के किसी भी एलिमेंट को इसी G के किस एलिमेंट से ऑपरेट करें अंडर दिस बाइनरी ऑपरेशन ताकि आइडेंटिटी बने. तो जिस एलिमेंट से आप ऑपरेट करेंगे दैट इज कॉल्ड इनवर्स ऑफ स्मॉल ए. ठीक है जी. अब यहाँ पर जो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है, अगर बाइनरी ऑपरेशन आपका एडिशन का है देन दिस आइडेंटिटी, दिस ई इज आइडेंटिटी विच इज इक्वल टू जीरो ऑलवेज. अंडर द ऑपरेशन ऑफ एडिशन ई इज इक्वल टू जीरो ऑलवेज. अंडर द ऑपरेशन ऑफ मल्टीप्लिकेशन, इफ दिस बाइनरी ऑपरेशन इज ऑफ मल्टीप्लिकेशन देन दिस आइडेंटिटी इज ऑलवेज इक्वल टू 1. ओके. उसके बाद इफ एनी सेट सेटिस्फाई ओनली फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी देन दिस इज कॉल्ड ग्रुपवाइड. If any set satisfy first and second property, then this is called semigroup. If any set satisfy first, second and third property, then this is called monoid. And if all the four properties are satisfied by any set under this binary operation, then this is called group. Further again, along with these four properties, if we have in addition this property so called A star B is equal to B star A star B is equal to B star A for every element of G, then this group is called abelian group or commutative group. Then we have order of group. Order of group means total number of elements in set. Group is a some set. Total number of elements in any set in any group set, that is called order of the group. The order of finite group G is defined as number of distinct elements in G and it is denoted by order of G. So simple language में number of elements in any set, that is the order of that set. Simple. Now examples of group. First example is set of integers is an infinite abelian group with respect to operation of addition. Under the operation of addition जो set of integers होता है, it is an infinite abelian group. Number 2, second example, set of rational numbers, set of rather non-zero rational numbers is an infinite abelian group under the operation of multiplication. These two are the example of infinite groups. Third example is, this is again a group, but this is a group under the operation of multiplication and this is a finite group because this set has finite number of elements. Then definition next है permutation. What is permutation? Let S be a non-empty set. A permutation on S is defined as a 1-1 map of S onto itself. Means if we define F is mapping from S to S, and this map if this map is 1-1 and onto, then this is called simply permutation. And if this permutation, the set of these permutations, so called A of S. Next definition is permutation of group. Let A of S denote the set of all permutations. ये जो आपने ऊपर permutation define की, इन permutations के set को नाम दिया हमने A of S. And if this set satisfy all the properties of group under the composition of maps, then this is called permutation group. Simple. Then we have properties of a group. There are so many properties and I am listing here some of the properties. First property is identity element of this group is always unique. जो इस group की identity होती है, it is always unique. Second, inverse element is always unique. Means again इस group के element का inverse if exists, then that is again unique. Number third, cancellation law holds in a group, right? Either from right side or from left side. Cancellation law always holds in group. Number 4, reversal law for inverse of the product holds. Means reversal law means AB whole inverse is equal to B inverse A inverse. Left identity and right identity are same in this group. In a group, left identity, right identity both are same. So on the same way, left inverse and right inverse of every element in a group is same. Then next property is again one of the very important property here. If A and B are two element of capital G, I am taking these two elements, be any elements, then the equation A star X is equal to B. This star is again a binary operation, and by star A is equal to B. We have these two equations, and these equations have always a unique solution, and that solution again belongs to this capital G. Then we have order of an element of a group. अब ग्रुप का ऑर्डर तो हमने देख लिया. व्हाट इज द ऑर्डर ऑफ ग्रुप? ऑर्डर ऑफ ग्रुप इज नथिंग बट दिस इज जस्ट द टोटल नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स इन द ग्रुप. नाउ व्हाट इज द ऑर्डर ऑफ एन एलिमेंट ऑफ ए ग्रुप? ग्रुप के एलिमेंट का ऑर्डर क्या होगा? लेट स्मॉल ए बी एन एलिमेंट ऑफ ए ग्रुप जी if there exists a least positive integer. This is very important here. Least word is very important. Least positive integer n such that a raised to power n is equal to e. E means identity. Now the concept here is if the binary operation is multiplication, then the meaning of a raised to power n is we are multiplying this a n times. And result is equal to e. तो we are just finding such n for which a raised to power n equal to. ऐसा लीस्ट n कौन सा है जिसके तहत इस a को हम कम से कम n बार मल्टीप्लाई करें तो 1 बने. Under the operation of multiplication identity is 1, so this e is equal to 1. If this binary operation is of addition, then a raised to power n means we are adding a n times, a plus a so on up to n times. This must be equal to e. So if this property holds for any least positive integer, that is then this least positive integer is called order of element of a group, and we write order of an element by order of a, O of a. Simple. Then we have next definition. Subgroup. A non-empty subset capital H of a group G is said to be a subgroup of G if H is itself a group under the same binary operation. Means subgroup का basically मतलब ये है कि ये H जो है this is subset of G, and this subset of group is called subgroup if this subset itself satisfy all the properties of group under this binary operation. So that is called subgroup. Again on the same way we have some properties of this subgroup. First property is the identity element of subgroup is same as the identity element of group, right? Inverse of any element of subgroup is same as the inverse of element of group. Then order of any element in a subgroup is same as the order of element of group. मतलब ग्रुप के एलिमेंट का ऑर्डर और सब ग्रुप के एलिमेंट का ऑर्डर सेम होगा. नेक्स्ट इज सब ग्रुप ऑफ एबलियन ग्रुप इज ऑलवेज एबलियन। अगर एबलियन ग्रुप का कोई सब ग्रुप लेंगे तो इट इज ऑलवेज एबलियन। रिमार्क, very important here, a non-abelian group, if group is non-abelian, then it may or may not, it may have abelian subgroup। If group is non-abelian, then its subgroup may abelian, and non-abelian group may also have a non-abelian subgroup। तो अल्टीमेटली बोलने का मतलब यहाँ पर ये हुआ कि if group is non-abelian, then it may have abelian subgroup or it may have non-abelian subgroup। Then we have some results regarding subgroups। First is the otherwise there are so many results. I am taking only 3 or 4 results. The intersection of an arbitrary collection of subgroups of a group is again a subgroup of group. Second is union of two subgroups of a group may not be a subgroup. This is important here. Intersection of subgroup is a subgroup, but a union may or may not be a subgroup. And third is the union of two subgroup of a group is subgroup। union दो subgroups की union group subgroup होगी if and only if one is contained in other। Next definition is coset। let H be a subgroup of group G if A belongs to G। I am taking H as a subgroup of G and I am taking any element from this G, then HA, capital H into A, having the set of elements type small h into A where H is coming from capital H, this is called right coset of H in G। मतलब अगर ग्रुप का एलिमेंट H के राइट साइड में है देन दिस इज कॉल्ड राइट कोसेट। अगर ग्रुप का एलिमेंट लेफ्ट साइड में तो देन दिस इज कॉल्ड लेफ्ट कोसेट। इन द सिमिलर वे वी कैन डिफाइन लेफ्ट कोसेट। अगेन देर आर अगेन प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ दिस कोसेट्स। नंबर 1, एनी टू लेफ्ट और राइट कोसेट्स आर आइदर डिसजॉइंट और आइडेंटिकल। ये जो कोसेट्स होते हैं वेदर दे आर लेफ्ट और दे आर राइट, दे आर ऑलवेज आइदर डिसजॉइंट और आइडेंटिकल। सेकेंड रिजल्ट इज a group G is equal to union of all right cosets of H in G। if we take union of all the right cosets then it itself becomes group। third is there is 1-1 correspondence between right cosets of H in G and left cosets of H in G। मतलब right cosets और left cosets के बीच में 1-1 correspondence होती है। and on the same way we have so many results like this। then we have one of the very important theorem here, Lagrange's theorem, and this theorem says the order of each subgroup of a finite group is a divisor of order of group। मतलब अगर हमारा ग्रुप फाइनाइट है तो उस ग्रुप के जो भी सब ग्रुप होंगे उन सब ग्रुप्स के ऑर्डर हमेशा ग्रुप के ऑर्डर को डिवाइड करेंगे। द ऑर्डर ऑफ ईच सब ग्रुप ऑफ ए फाइनाइट ग्रुप इज अ डिवाइजर ऑफ द ऑर्डर ऑफ ग्रुप। नेक्स्ट है साइक्लिक ग्रुप। नाउ व्हाट इज साइक्लिक ग्रुप? अ ग्रुप G is called a cyclic group if there exists A belongs to G such that each element of G can be written as integral power of A। that is, what is the meaning of this language? If B belongs to G, if I am taking any element B type from G, then there exists A belongs to G such that A raised to power n is equal to B for some integer n and A is called generator of G। The meaning of this definition is basically if this is a group, say I am taking example G is equal to 1 minus 1 iota and minus iota, this is a group, this is a rather finite group of order 4 under the operation of multiplication। now this is a group, this is a cyclic group basically। why this is cyclic group? what is the meaning of cyclic group? cyclic group का मतलब यहाँ पर ये है कि एक ऐसा ग्रुप जिसको उसी सेट का कोई एलिमेंट जनरेट करे मीन्स इफ वी कैन राइट एवरी मेंबर ऑफ दिस सेट इन पावर्स ऑफ any of these members then this is called cyclic group। for example जैसे देखिए जरा, we can write every member of this set as iota कॉमा आयोटा स्केयर होता है -1 कॉमा आयोटा की पावर 3 होती है -iota कॉमा आयोटा की पावर 4 होती है 1। सो एवरी मेंबर ऑफ दिस सेट इज रिटन इन द पावर ऑफ आयोटा की पावर 1, आयोटा की पावर 2, आयोटा की पावर 3, आयोटा की पावर 4। on the same way this is also example of cyclic group because we can write every member of this set as omega square omega cube, क्योंकि omega cube होता है 1। उसके बाद we have some results of cyclic group। one is very important result, every cyclic group is always abelian। every subgroup of cyclic group is always cyclic। infinite cyclic group has 2 generators। and last is every group of prime order is cyclic। जिस भी ग्रुप का ऑर्डर प्राइम नंबर होगा वो ग्रुप हमेशा साइक्लिक होगा। देन नेक्स्ट वन इज नॉर्मल सब ग्रुप एंड दिस इज वन ऑफ द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रिजल्ट हियर फॉर द थ्योरी ऑफ groups. In general, if H is a subgroup of G, in general अगर H G का subgroup है, then left coset of G may not be equal to corresponding right coset of H in G. ये प्रीवियस कोसेट्स थ्योरी में हम देख चुके हैं. इन जनरल अगर एच जी का सब ग्रुप है तो इट इज़ नॉट नेसेसरी कि लेफ्ट कोसेट इज इक्वल टू राइट कोसेट ऑलवेज. बट इन पर्टिकुलर, if in a particular a class of subgroups for which each left coset of H and G is equal to corresponding right coset of H in G, then we call such subgroups as normal subgroups. बोलता कि ऐसी एक क्लास ऑफ सबग्रुप्स जिनके लिए राइट कोसेट्स और लेफ्ट कोसेट्स आपस में बराबर हो जाएं, तो वो जो क्लास ऑफ सबग्रुप्स होती है दैट इज कॉल्ड नॉर्मल सबग्रुप्स. तो अल्टीमेटली बोलने का मतलब ये हो गया, फॉर दोज सबग्रुप्स for which left coset is equal to right coset, then that subgroup is called normal subgroup. And this is one of the modified result for normal subgroup. A subgroup H of G is normal if and only if G H G inverse belongs to capital H, for all H belongs to H, G belongs to G and many more. मतलब बोलने का मतलब ये हो गया कि if we want to prove any subgroup as a normal, for that we will prove this type of एलिमेंट गोज टू दैट सेट. मतलब जो नॉर्मल सेट होगा उस सेट के अंदर जो एलिमेंट होंगे वो देखने में ऐसे होंगे, जी एच जी इनवर्स टाइप के. तो अल्टीमेटली बोलने का मतलब ये हो गया कि जिसको नॉर्मल प्रूव करना उसका एलिमेंट रखो बीच में, और जिसका नॉर्मल प्रूव करना उसका एलिमेंट रखो साइड में. तो जी एच जी इनवर्स टाइप के एलिमेंट जिस भी सेट में गए, दैट सेट इज नोन एज नॉर्मल सब ग्रुप. सिंपल, दैट इज नोन एज सिंपली नॉर्मल. देन वी हैव होमोमॉर्फिज्म एंड आइसोमॉर्फिज्म. I am taking a map. F is mapping from G to G dash be such that f of AB is equal to f of A into f of B. I am taking here binary operation as multiplication. So for this map, if we have the property f of AB is equal to f of A into f of B for all A comma B belongs to G, then this f is called homomorphism, right? And we have some basic results. An onto homomorphism is called epimorphism. 1-1 homomorphism is called monomorphism. 1-1 and onto homomorphism is called isomorphism. Isomorphism from G to G is called an automorphism, and homomorphism from G to G is called an endomorphism. Then we have next definition, kernel of homomorphism. Kernel of homomorphism, what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? F is mapping from G to G dash be a homomorphism. हमने क्या किया, एक मैप लिया फ्रॉम जी टू जी डैश जो कि एक होमोमॉर्फिज्म है. देन कर्नल ऑफ दिस फंक्शन इज डिफाइंड एज x belongs to G such that f of x is equal to E dash. Means this kernel f is a set which contains the element of G, but those elements, this kernel f set contains those elements of G whose image under f becomes identity of G dash. जी के वो तमाम एलिमेंट्स जिनकी इमेज अंडर एफ ई डैश बनती जाएगी, वो एलिमेंट किसके अंदर जाएंगे, कर्नल एफ के अंदर जाएंगे. देन वी हैव फंडामेंटल थ्योरम ऑफ ग्रुप होमोमॉर्फिज्म. फंडामेंटल थ्योरम ऑफ ग्रुप होमोमॉर्फिज्म, दिस इज वन ऑफ द वेरी स्टैंडर्ड रिजल्ट विच इज ऑल्सो proved in ring theory, proved in modules and so on. So what this theorem says, if G and G dash be two groups such that F is mapping from G to G dash be a homomorphism of G onto G dash. आपको ये दो ग्रुप दे रखे हैं, इन दो ग्रुप के बीच में एक होमोमॉर्फिज्म डिफाइन कर रखी है. बोलता है कि इफ दिस मैप इज अ होमोमॉर्फिज्म एंड ऑन टू, if this map is onto and homomorphism, then we have the result G upon kernel F is isomorphic to G dash. G upon kernel F is isomorphic to G dash, and this is one of very basic result which is used to prove so many results. So that's all about for group theory. Now I am taking ring theory. So again we have some basic definitions and examples, some results. So first definition, ring. A non-empty set capital R with the two binary operations plus and multiplication. Mind it, in case of groups we have at a time only one binary operation, but in case of ring we have at a time two binary operations, and here we defined these two binary operations as addition and multiplication. And under these two binary operations, this set has also some properties, and those properties are: number one, under the operation of addition this R must be an abelian group, and what is abelian group we have already seen. Second property, under the operation of multiplication this R must be a semi group. इसका मतलब 5 प्रॉपर्टीज़ यहाँ पर होगी, 2 प्रॉपर्टीज़ ये होगी। एंड लास्ट वन इज डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव प्रॉपर्टी होल्ड्स ऑन बोथ साइड। और जो लास्ट प्रॉपर्टी है, डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव प्रॉपर्टी मस्ट एग्जिस्ट इन केस ऑफ दिस सेट। इफ दीज 8 properties, 5 properties are under abelian group under the operation of addition, 2 properties under the operation of multiplication semi group, and 1 is distribution. So these all properties satisfied by any set, then that set is called ring simply. Then we have commutative ring. Commutative ring means a ring capital R is commutative if it is commutative under the operation of multiplication. Mind it, in the case of addition, there is always commutativity in R. But in case of multiplication, there is no commutativity. If in case of multiplication commutativity holds, then this R is called commutative ring. Again, ring with unity, this is again very important. Again, see, under the operation of addition, 0 is always there. But under the operation of multiplication, there is no identity. So ring with identity means if R has identity, R has unity under the operation of multiplication, then we say this is ring with unity. Then example of a ring, set of all integers and set of rational numbers are commutative rings with the unity under the usual addition and multiplication. These are the examples which are infinite sets. Then Gaussian integer. Gaussian integer, what is the definition of Gaussian integer? It is a complex number. Gaussian integer is a set which contains complex number of type a plus iota b, and the important part is here a and b are must be integers. In general, the complex number a plus iota b is a complex number if a and b are reals. But in case of Gaussian integer, this a and b are integers. It is denoted by j of capital I and is given by j of I is equal to a plus iota b such that a comma b is coming from capital I. Then ring without zero divisor. Again, a ring R is said to be without zero divisor if the product of two non-zero elements of R is non-zero. If we take any two non-zero elements and multiply them, then product must be equal to 0. Then, a ring R is said to be without zero divisor if the product of two non-zero elements of R is non-zero. Product is non-zero. If we take any two non-zero elements, then product must be non-zero. Or if product is equal to 0, then one of them must be equal to 0. If AB is equal to 0, then either A is equal to 0 or B is equal to 0. Next is ring with zero divisor. A non-zero element A belongs to R is called zero divisor if there exists a non-zero element B belongs to R such that AB is equal to 0. और सिंपल लैंग्वेज में अगर बात करें तो दो नॉन जीरो एलिमेंट की मल्टीप्लिकेशन इज इक्वल टू 0, देन बी से रिंग इज विद zero divisor. Then next definition is division ring. A ring capital R with unity is called a division ring if every non-zero element of R has multiplicative inverse. Means a ring is called a division ring if every non-zero element of R has multiplicative inverse. If अगर इस R के हर एक एलिमेंट के पास अंडर द ऑपरेशन ऑफ मल्टीप्लिकेशन इनवर्स एग्जिस्ट कर जाए, then this is called division ring. Next definition field. A commutative ring with unity is called field if every non-zero element of R has multiplicative inverse. What is the difference between division ring and field? There is only difference of one property. In case of division ring, a ring having every non-zero element with multiplicative inverse. और फील्ड में क्या किया, एक कॉम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी फालतू आ गई. तो अल्टीमेटली बोलने का मतलब ये हुआ कि इफ डिवीजन रिंग इज कॉम्यूटेटिव इन शॉर्टकट, इफ डिवीजन रिंग इज कॉम्यूटेटिव देन दैट इज कॉल्ड फील्ड. सिंपल. Integral domain. A commutative ring with unity without zero divisor is called an integral domain. Ring must be commutative with unity without zero divisor. If any ring has these three properties, commutativity, unity, and without zero divisor, then this is called an integral domain. The next definition is ideal. Ideal is nothing but this is subset of R and it has its own properties. First property is if we take any two elements from this I, we want to check whether this I is ideal or not. If we are taking any two elements a comma b from I, then the difference of those two elements must goes to this I. And second property is one element is from R, one element is from I, जिसको हम आइडियल बनाना चाहते हैं. Then we have R A and A R belongs to I. If this result holds, then we say this I is an ideal. Then maximal word से ही clear है यहाँ पे. Number 1, this is never be equal to R. Very important, is said to maximal ideal if whenever I is an ideal of R such that I am taking any other ideal other than this capital M such that इस तरीके से लिया कि this M is contained in I and I is contained in R. So we will prove either m is equal to I और I is equal to R। तो अल्टीमेटली बोलने का मतलब ये यहाँ पर ये हुआ, इफ़ I इज़ मैक्सिमल, मैक्सिमल मीन्स सबसे बड़ा है, तो इसका मतलब सबसे बड़ा है तो इट मस्ट कंटेन एवरी अदर मेंबर्स एंड इट डजंट कंटेन्ड इन एनी सेट, मतलब ये किसी भी सेट में कंटेंड नहीं होगा पर बाकी सबको अपने में कंटेन करेगा। तो हमने क्या किया यहाँ पर आई इस तरीके से उठाया कि ये आई जो एम को कंटेन कर रहा है, तो अल्टीमेटली क्या करना है, इस आई को ख़त्म करना है। तो कैसे ख़त्म करेंगे, ख़त्म करने का तरीका क्या होगा, या तो प्रूव कर दो कि एम और आई दोनों बराबर हैं या फिर आई और आर दोनों बराबर हैं। Okay, next definition is quotient ring. Let capital R be a ring and I be an ideal of R. Then we define quotient ring as R oblique I, R but I. And this is the set which contains cosets. Here is something is missing, I think. R but I is equal to small a plus capital I. Here is capital I, where a is coming from capital R. Or we can write it as I plus a. If operation is of addition, then it becomes a plus I. या I प्लस ए, इफ ऑपरेशन इज ऑफ मल्टीप्लीकेशन देन इट बिकम्स आई ए और आई ए। मतलब अल्टीमेटली बोलने का मतलब ये है, दिस क्वोशंट रिंग इज अ सबसेट ऑफ कोसेट्स सिंपली। Then next definition is prime ideal. This is again very important definition. Let capital R be a ring and P be an ideal of R. Then P is called prime if AB belongs to P, then either A belongs to P or B belongs to P for all A, B belongs to R. अगर हम R के किन्हीं दो एलिमेंट की मल्टीप्लिकेशन लेके चले हैं और वो मल्टीप्लिकेशन इस पी के अंदर है, तो उस केस में इन दोनों में से कोई एक हर सूरत पी के अंदर होना चाहिए। इफ इट इज़ देन वी से दिस पी इज़ प्राइम आइडियल। देन प्रिंसिपल आइडियल, दिस इज़ वेरी सिंपल। प्रिंसिपल आइडियल एन आइडियल विच इज़ जनरेटेड बाई इट्स ओन एलिमेंट। एक ऐसा आइडियल जिसको अपना को एलिमेंट जनरेट करे मीन्स दिस जनरेशन का मतलब ये हुआ, दिस सेट कंटेन्स द एलिमेंट्स ऑफ टाइप ए इंटू आर सच दैट आर इज कमिंग फ्रॉम कैपिटल आर, A is coming from capital I. Then principal ideal ring, a commutative ring R without zero divisor with unity is principal ideal ring if every ideal in capital R is principal ideal. तो जिसको भी प्रिंसिपल आइडियल रिंग बनाना है, पहली बात तो वो इंटीग्रल डोमेन होना चाहिए और दूसरी बात उसका हर एक आइडियल जो है वो प्रिंसिपल आइडियल होना चाहिए। इफ इट इज देन वी से दैट R is principal ideal ring. And finally on the same way we have so many results for homomorphism, isomorphism, polynomial rings and so on. So I am stopping this video here. So thank you very much.